Hey, hi from Chill Squirrel. Today I want to introduce you to our Mini Sandeater. Mini Sandeater is a 24-inch wheel fat bike, great for really any terrain. It doesn't necessarily have to be the beach. You can go on Jeep tracks, you can go on the road. Obviously, with the wider tires, you have higher friction, so your battery is going to go down a bit faster. But a lot of people, what they do is they go on the beach and they let down the tires. So in South Africa, we used to be able to go on with four-wheel drives on the beach, but we aren't allowed to anymore. So with a fat bike like this, you let down the tires and you can just go way along the beach, whether the sand is soft or hard. With these tires, it'll handle. So if you are going on Jeep tracks, I always suggest, put on a 24-inch air shock. So this can be upgraded and air shock can be put on there, which is great. And then to make it a bit more comfortable, a lot of people don't like to sit forward like that. We have an adjustable stem. With the adjustable stem, it basically goes on, it's a handlebar stem, and this you'll see this moves 90 degrees. So you move that higher, and then also you'll be sitting in a position like this. So if you're riding, if you've got any lower back issues, you do not want to be sitting in this position. You ideally want to be sitting comfortably. So this is all about comfort, putting you in the right position. And then we'll go to the saddle. Memory foam. So it does have a cutout in the middle, which is apparently good for blood circulation in the groin area. So comfort saddle, quite wide as well. And then what you can do is also put on a suspension seat post, which will take up the bumps. But if you're going on the beach with the sand so soft, you don't really need that. So we have on this bike a mid-drive motor. The mid-drive motor is torquier. So if you're looking for going up any sort of steep hills and that, the torque on this motor will just flatten that hill. Also, the mid-drive is quieter than the hub drive. So when you're going up a steep hill on a hub drive, there's a little bit of a whining sound. But on the mid-drive, it's very quiet. You hardly hear what's going on with the motor. Also, for the same wattage, so this is a 250 watt mid-drive motor. For the same wattage, if this was a 250 hub motor, which goes into the wheel, you'd only get about 65 Newton meters of torque. With the mid-drive, you're getting around 85 NMs of torque. So definitely something consideration if you're carrying heavier weight and you want even weight distribution, if you're carrying something on the back. And that's what's great is you can also put on a carrier. This goes on nicely on the back here, and you can put on your fishing gear, your camping gear, whatever gear, or you're going to the shops, you want to put a basket on here, you can attach it to here. And that's the rear carrier for you. And then also, what's great is if you really want to really extend how much you want to carry on the bike, you can have a rear carrier or a front carrier like this, or you can have both. So you can see there's a lot of space there and boxes that can fit directly in here, and you can carry quite a bit of stuff. So that's just the carriers for carrying stuff. And then also you've got wider pedals. If you're a person that likes to ride sort of on the beach, you don't want to be stuck with small little pedals like this. You rather go for a wider pedal, and it's a really nice push down without your foot slipping off or anything on a smaller pedal. So these are made by Rock Brothers, and they're actually chromoly material where the bearings are on the nuts and the bolts. So you're getting a very good quality material from that. Also less corrosion, especially if you're by the sea. So that is the Sandeater Mini. Just go over the battery quickly. Slides in and out from there. Samsung cell battery. It can be powered off also over here. So you power it off on the battery before you take it off, always safer. This is a 10.5, which is quite small, but you can also put a battery on the back, and that is around 14 amp hours, which will give you a longer range. And to put it on, it just slides in from the side like this and clicks into place. And that is Sandeater Mini for you. Let's go over to the LCD screen now, and I'll just show you how the settings work for pedal assist and how you're going to operate it when you're riding. So you've got your power over here. All you do is you push down on there, and your bike comes on. It'll show you what the battery setting is. You know, it's only at about 35% now, and then you'll see your levels. I'll just put the light on. So if you want to put the light on there, if it's a dark day and you can't really see the screen, just hold down the plus button, and there you have the light on. And then you'll handle your levels of assistance. So here's level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So you handle your different levels of power like that. And also, if you want to take off from a stationary position, you have a throttle. And what's great is you just push the throttle down. I'll just give you a little demo here so you can get an idea. So as you're pushing the throttle down, it'll just take off. So that is not going to give you any exercise, but it's going to allow you just to get momentum for the takeoff, especially if you're in soft sand or something like that and you just want to get going. So power off and power me off. That's Sandeater Mini for you. Cheers, guys.